And as young Canadian citizens, both of us,
Mhm.
it becomes our duty and responsibility to think of Canada's future. So where do
Mhm.
you think Canada's headed towards? Is it declining, or do you think it's getting better every day? In regards to the wokeism, the
Mhm.
LGBTQ culture, inflation. What do you think?
Um, to be honest, I think we have bigger problems than wokeism and LGBTQ. Because
Like,
like just look at our economy in general. Like over the last few years, I do think it's worsening. Like the state of our country in terms of quality of life people are experiencing, like not just new people, but the people that have even been here for a while. I don't think anyone can look back and say, yeah, like things are better now than 5 years ago, right? It's tough right now. It's it's interesting because a lot of the people see a picture of Canada in the news and in media in a certain way, but then like the person personally, when I speak to them, especially when they come here, they
mhm.
realize it's not as as rainbows and butterflies as they make it out to be. Like it's kind of hard, and especially for new students coming in. Like there's so much going on that we don't hear, but like their stories when you hear them. Like for me personally, like I start looking at it and thinking like, damn, like is this like really our society, right? Like there were situations where there was a student that came in and her college has a fixed amount of fees per semester, but suddenly they sent an email to everybody saying, hey, you know what, we know we said this, but all of a sudden it's 2,000 more, pay it or leave. And where's she gonna go, right? Where, like, what, she's stuck in Canada, she has no family here, she has no friends here, she's new, she came here for education, so she's forced to pay, right? And then our rent is ridiculous, like our housing issues there. So we have a lot of I think um it's good and bad. Like we need people to grow, and that's why like we're a very immigrant welcoming community in the country. We need, because like when people come in, they contribute to the economy, they open businesses, they create jobs, they start, going through the economic cycle.
Yeah,
But at the
that's
same
that's like the
time,
positive side
yeah,
of influx of immigrants, but
yeah,
there is also a lot of negative sides as well. I
yeah.
I read this really impactful comment on social media, and it said third world import, third world problems,
Hmm.
and that really stuck in my mind.
Hmm.
And you can sometimes feel that as well, through social media.
Yeah,
You know where I'm getting towards, like,
yeah, yeah. I
people
see.
from third world getting into Canada, into the
Right,
directly to the first world, because Canada is considered a rich, developed first world country, right?
right,
Yeah,
right. And that's the point, right? The point is like the all the good things that come with immigration and like bringing immigrants in, but the country has to be equipped to handle that. It has to be, the infrastructure has to be there, the culture has to be there, and the basically the country has to be set to
hmm.
receive that immigration. But I don't think we are. That's where the problem is. I
Hmm.
think.
Hmm. Okay, let's not get too deep into immigration
Yeah,
because that's not something we'll talk about.
yeah,